The best thing you can do as a trader is to purchase a funded account. And why do I say so? There are so many profitable traders out there who understand trading. They have a strategy on how to trade. They have a full risk management plan, but then they face problem with capital of trading. Now, you notice that trading capital is a very significant factor in the forex industry. You can have a very good style of trading, but if you do not have capital to be able to manage bigger funds, you face problems trying to flip maybe a $10 account to a $100 account. And this is a problem that I have faced in the past 2 years or 3 years consistently in my trading career, where capital was like one of those major factors that I always got to blow a $10 or a $20 account because I was either trying to grow it consistently, thinking that I would take it to $100 and eventually $1,000, or I was thinking that I was also going to flip it sometimes and take it to $100. Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because I want to discourage the aspect of flipping. There are so many traders out here who have the idea or mindset that coming to the forex industry, you can just barely fund a $10 account and want to flip it to like $100 or $500. And I discourage this idea a lot. Why? Because this idea is not based, it's not going to be consistent, it's not going to save you a lot of time. And your goal as a trader is to be able to stay in the market as long as possible, survive in a market as long as possible, and at the same time make as much profit as possible, whereas you can also withdraw. So now that you have to get to understand this, you get to realize that capital is like one of those most important factors, which is like the first concept of what you need as a forex trader. If you are a trader who is out there that actually do understand your strategy, you understand your risk management plan, you even have understanding of yourself, that's your psychology, the next thing you want to do, or the next thing you want to step into, is not by trading real account trading. Real account trading will not really give you the type of money you need. So what you really want to do is to step into funded account trading. Funded account trading now helps you in a site where you'll be able to purchase funds. That's like a 3,000, 5,000, $10,000 account, even a 30 to 500K account. My best recommendation is 10 trade, and with that you can be able to trade this, make 2 to 3% consistently, and do withdrawals depending on how good you are as a trader. Trust me guys, you watching this video, if you are able to make just 2 to 3%, let's say on a $30,000 account which you have purchased on 10 trade, what are the odds? 3% of a $30,000 account is $900. If you can withdraw $900 consistently, I don't see anybody in Africa, anywhere in Africa, who is going to suffer from, financial difficulties withdrawing $900 consistently from the market. Trust me, this is like what I'm saying, anywhere in Africa. So this is something that I've really observed, and it's not really about the fact that so many people don't know how to trade. Sometimes it's about the fact that you know how to trade, you understand every concept very well, but the problem could just basically be that you just don't have a good capital. So that's number one. Number two concept which holds back so many traders is actually this concept which has to deal with location. I've noticed also that so many traders also fail in the forex market, sometimes not only because they don't just understand trading, but you live in a location where nobody believes in you. Your family members, your friends, your close relatives, they all look at you and be like, this person that we are actually talking to, or this person that's living in or saying he wants to do forex, he's getting into scam, he's a scammer, or sometimes they just look at you and say you're a total failure because whatever you're getting into regarding the online industry is not legit. So that bias of people around you is a whole hindrance. Why do I say so? Because the fact that the people around you do not even believe in what you're doing is already more like a negative energy, that is already like a blocking space. That's already a limiting factor to you as a trader as a whole. And because of that, one of the best things that you can do, if possible, I'm not telling you to leave your mama's house, so don't try it. But if you can find a better space where you can link up with like-minded people who are traders like you, who share ideas together, share trades together, that's really going to help you a lot. You see, like where I'm sitting right now, this is a whole like a trading community. where we share ideas here together, we trade together, take signals together, and if we win together. If we lose together. And there is never a day that you ever experience one of the traders around us falling short of confidence or saying that we try to take a trade and so on and so forth, feeling pain from losses, because we take the losses together and we share and understand each other so well. The trading industry is so lonely, and that's well understood. And for you to keep away that lonely factor, you need to find a partner or a group or a community where you know that this community is going to work with you hand in hand and it will make you grow further. Now, if you have been watching carefully or if you have really paid attention carefully, you also notice that the third concept, which might cause so many people to fail, also is something very awkward that we really don't pay attention to, but has a really huge impact on us. And what's that? I like to call it the devices that we use and the type of network that we have around us. I noticed that sometimes the location which we find ourselves in, sometimes that location we fall short of network every now and then. Like there is no connection. The connection is always breaking. That's already a hindrance, because imagine taking a trade today and then before setting your stop loss and take profits, the network goes off. Okay, this is something that's happened to me time and again when I was like in my previous location before I relocated. Like that's already something that really impacts you as a trader, because imagine once you get into a trade, you're supposed to set a stop loss and take profit, and then before setting your stop loss, the networks just cease, like it just goes away, something like that. That's something that it can really have a huge impact on you also. And then also the devices. Okay, sometimes you as a trader, you might not have the right device, like trading with your phone. Imagine someone trading with a phone as compared to someone trading with a laptop. Someone who is trading with a laptop can have a better bias, a better view, a better understanding, a better watch time as compared to someone who is just looking at the market from like a short screen perspective, all right? Because looking at the market from a short screen perspective is sustainable, but you really want to see yourself in a position where you have something like a laptop or a bigger screen that you can use to like analyze the chart and understand it better. You cannot underlook it. Like you cannot just underlook it. It's so important, and it helps you a lot as a trader, based from buyer's perspective and also based from a network perspective. Now, the last and final thing which we can talk about that has to do with people, or that causes so many people to fail in the financial market. This is like the biggest part, is trading with money which you cannot afford to lose. This is something that it has dealt with me so many times. I remember some 2 years back, there was this day where I was like going to school and my transport, I was short on transport going to school. So I decided I was going to see my mom and then make a deal, strike a deal with her. That was an idea for me, that she's going to take her savings money and give to me. That was like 100,000 francs. Convert that to dollars, that's about $150, right? So I told my mom that my mom should give me 100,000 francs, that's $150, and with that, I'll be able to flip it and give it to her back. I'll give back her money in a week, and then eventually I'll keep the rest for myself and keep growing. I was so confident in myself because I took some two trades. And I remember clearly I took some two trades with previous week back, and those two trades were so smooth. So I felt I got this. I felt like I had everything figured out. So I went to go and borrow money from my mom. And the moment I did that, trust me, the next week immediately humbled me, because I went and started opening lot sizes. When I'm talking of lot sizes, you understand what I mean? Like I was opening lot sizes, trading on 100,000 francs, which I deposited. That's $150 account. One big mistake again I did on that day was I did not even purchase a funded account. It was just like real money, just trading like that, no leverage, nothing. I was trading that way. I remember losing over 50% of that money in the next 3 days. And what happened was I quickly withdrew the next as the rest of the money. Once I withdrew the rest amount of the money, I started looking for other means how I can invest here and there, and then regain back the 100,000, and then see what I can do to give back my mom. But what's the point I'm trying to bring out here? The point I'm trying to bring out here is, do not invest money into the financial markets which you cannot afford to lose. If you invest money in the financial markets which you cannot afford to lose, here's what happens to you. You're going to experience pressure. That's the first thing. Serious pressure, because entering the charts or looking at the charts, you're not looking at the charts because you want to take a trade which you have seen that works for you. You are looking at the charts because you want to get in and make back the amount of money which you have borrowed. Now, the second thing is, once you succeed to see a trade opportunity, you will not be able to allow that trade opportunity to materialize. What do I mean by this? Once you get into a trade idea, let's say you saw a buy opportunity on Euro USD, and you decided that you want to buy, you got into the buy position. For you to be able to allow that buy position to materialize becomes very difficult. You'll be feeling like, oh, what if this thing goes against me? Oh, what if I lose? Oh, what if? It's like you'll be having a lot of what ifs in your mind, and before you know it, one thing for sure is going to happen to you. FOMO. You either exit the trade too early, or you keep holding on to drawdowns, hoping that it's going to reverse on you, and eventually lose everything. This is something that has happened to me, and this is something that I've seen a lot of traders do. And then my best advice to you is, do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. If you must trade, trade with money that is like spare money. Money someone dashed you, money you got, but then you know that this is money you can invest, and if you lose the money, you really won't feel that pain. It's not going to lead you into depression. That's the type of money that you can put into the financial markets. If you go and start putting money that you have borrowed, your school fees, food money, house rent, those type of very significant and sensitive funds, is going to lead to a lot of problems, and it's going to affect you a lot as a trader. Such type of money, I call it doomed money, because it's very difficult for you to make anything worthwhile from such amounts of money. So in total of what I'm trying to say here is, the way you get into the market, there are extra factors out of trading, out of the charts, that will allow you to still lose regardless of you understanding your technical analysis. Technical analysis is just a factor. Fundamental analysis is as well a factor. Understanding of risk management and psychology as well is a factor. But there are extra factors that can cause you as a trader to lose. There are extra factors, and these are the factors which I have just cited out. So if you fall into one of these factors, you can kindly retrace your steps and then try to make a plan again on how you are going to tackle such problems. All right. There are so many other factors that can still cause you as a trader to lose. Sometimes it's on very, very personal occasions, like it's very, very personal. But some of those factors, I will not mention everything here, but these three which I've mentioned, these are like the main things I've really seen a lot of traders taking part in. So if you have been watching the video for a while now, you guys always know, like I always say, I recommend anybody watching the video to take a step today by signing up with a recommended broker that offers funding programs. If you are a trader who is trying to get to the next step in your trading career, you do not want to be trading with live funded or live accounts, right? You want to find yourself purchasing instant funded accounts or funded accounts in general, because it is what is going to give you that next step. That will be your stepping stone in the industry. That will be the next thing that can make you get that next big withdrawal. Like, getting real accounts really might not put you there, right? So this is my short saying to you guys. This is my short word to you guys. If you guys have this in line and you want to sign up with a broker, my best recommendation, 10Trade. If you want to sign up, I will drop a WhatsApp link there. Once you tap on that link, it gets you directly to my DM on WhatsApp, and from there we can talk about it. I can help you, give you some briefing on how the whole brokerage system works, how the whole system, the funded system, the rules work. I'll give you that briefing as well. If this is enough information and value, I I expect you guys still watching by now. Smash the like button for me, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and turn on post notifications so that the video can be recommended to so many more people. I would really appreciate that for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And peace.